Are you doing this? You're fucking telling me that my wife is guilty of some heinous crime?
She was the last one with your daughter.
They forget. Watch this.
Summer, your daughter, when's her birthday?
Summer's birthday, baby. What? What is Summer's birthday?
You don't know?
Yes, we don't know.
You're telling me that you and your wife Candace does not know when your daughter's birthday is? You just did. Donnie, you just asked Candace.
When's Summer's birthday?
Yeah, when is Summer's birthday? When was she born?
Yeah, when is her birthday?
You tell me, she's your daughter.
Do something. They had to have done something.
I just know that they have to have done something because she did not walk off that property. That's all I know.
That's all he knows. And that's all Don knows. Don literally said that in this photo, he knew that this was it. That's right, Eve. I'll see her in the resurrection. If you ask me if there is, and I hope that there is, a criminal trial one day, how does this is the kind of stuff that makes it into evidence. This is the kind of stuff.
Was abducted. We've been saying that from the beginning, and we will always say that because that's the truth. She was abducted. There's no other two ways about it. People can speculate all day long and forever. The fact is, she's gone.
A lot more people. Yeah, and they're not stopping. They're not stopping. But I just, feel that she's not in the area, and they know that. But they still have to search. I think God will consider, hopefully, what their parents do, and what stuff like that. Hopefully, because what if she is forced to do drugs and grows up in this negative way or this negative country or who knows what, and and she gets killed or whatever, and she's not in the church. I wasn't able to bring her up to church like I wanted to.
I think Don and I know each other better than we do. We don't. While I was there to be a service to Don and his family, Don thought it would be better to run off and smoke crack the whole time I was gone. There's even an informational missing persons report made on him so that it didn't go over the air and YouTube grab a hold to it. Then I left, came home, and on the 22nd, this fool ran off again and was gone. He spent Christmas out there smoking crack, running around with hookers and shit. Coming back with lipstick and panties in the car and shit. Coming home cracked out of his fucking mind. So I'm like, Donnie,
Law enforcement spoke with him about the allegations and read him the victim's statements. Don argues that there were only 2 victims, while Josh from the lab argues that there actually was a third statement that was also read to him.
It shows how much you really pay attention about really how much.
Well, there are other victims though, Don, that have come forward. There's a third.
There
victim
are
statement.
not other victims.
There's a third victim
no,
statement.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. No, I am not, Don.
Yeah, you are. Then what other victims are there?
You said the other night you said that there were
you
3.
know so much.
I do.
You tell me. You act like you know so much.
Don,
there are no other victims. Which ones are there?
Don, I'm in the know about this. You got to understand that, okay?
You don't know shit.
I do though, and I know that there's a third victim
there
statement.
There are no other victims. You're lying.
No, you're lying, Don. You are.
Oh, you are, motherfucker.
Don, there is a third victim.
Then where are they?
There is a third victim statement, and you even said it the other night. Not only do I know, Don, not only do I know that there's a third victim.
They're both lies.
No, there's a third victim statement. They read you 3 statements, Don.
Okay, then what does the third victim statement say?
It basically says the same thing that you caused this young lady. Well, you didn't let me finish. Okay, Don. Okay, I don't know. You're right. But I do know what's on.
Why do you want to prosecute, dude? Why is it so important for you to prosecute me, man?
I'm not. I have no power to prosecute you.
You know what? We could go on this argument.
No. I said that there are 3 different victim statements. Whether they're true or not, I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about that.
No, but you're trying to say that there's.
Was there 3 or wasn't? Was there 3 or wasn't there 3, Don? Was there 3 or not?
There were 2 bullshit statements, and you should know that Mary's statement was a lie because from.
And this is why people like to get Don Wells to talk on these lives. Because every time he does, he lets something slip and admits to things that he previously had lied about.
I was a 14-year-old boy.
And she was a 5-year-old little girl.
40 freaking years ago.
And she was a 5-year-old girl.
Yeah, and she.
I know. You didn't ask for her driver's license. I heard.
Yeah, and then she didn't ask for mine either.
How many 5-year-olds drive, Don? What kind of sick statement is that? What kind of sick statement is that? You said that she was sexually active. What kind of sick statement is that?
Fuck off. Man. Let me tell you something. My stepsister is the one who touched me first.
5-year-old girl. Okay.
She was. Yes, sir.
She's 5, Don.
She had been molested. She had been molested before I even come into the picture. Okay. I didn't even know what was going on.
So you thought you would just join the party?
And I told her no. Hey, listen, man, you quit over talking me. I told her no.
Okay.
And she said, oh, but I do it all the time. So I didn't know what was going on. Okay. And I was like, I admitted to my part, but she can't admit to her part. And she can't help it that she was, I found out, molested and stuff before I even came into the picture or was even in that home. There was a lot going on there and I didn't know about. There's a lot more going on, but they won't admit that part of it.
And what does that have to do with what you did to her?
I can't help it. Look here, man. I can't help it that I come into a situation that I didn't know what was going on, and I fell a victim myself. Okay? I was a 12-year-old boy. I didn't know any better. I'm sorry that I did not know any better. I was a 14-year-old boy.
And she was a 5-year-old little girl.
40 freaking years. Okay? I was a 12-year-old boy. I didn't know any better. I'm sorry that I did not know any better. You know what? I'm 50-fucking-8. I know better. I know that I shouldn't have went there now, but I did not know that then. I'm very sorry.
I mean, this is your apology?
No, there's not no apology. I'm telling you, I'm a victim.
Oh, okay. So if you stood in front of a judge and he said, okay, how old were you, Don? I was 14. I was 14. And she was 5, but I'm the victim. And
you're still trying to rationalize. You're still sitting there trying to rationalize that I'm some kind of piece of shit. And I'm going to sit there and tell you, man,
I'm not rationalizing anything, Don.
I'm the victim to my stepsister.
You're the victim?
Man, I'm telling you, there was a lot going on there, dude. There was a lot going on there before.
Are you a victim that Summer's missing too? Are you a victim?
I'm the victim. Yes, I'm the victim.
Why are you the victim?
Well, look what I've been through, you dumb son bitch.
That little fight.
I'm the victim.
You can't talk without cussing, can you? That's impossible for you.
Not for you, not with the likes of you. Because you're so headstrong that, it's this way and that way, but you're not seeing my side of it. I'm the victim in this case.
Okay, fine. Don't mention her name.
I'm not putting her name out there.
No problem.
It's not my...
What? Okay, great.
After, you know whose name, you know all about it. Why don't you put her name out there?
Her name's Rhonda. I already talked to her about it.
No, there is no Rhonda.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see.
Y'all making that up, man.
You think so?
Y'all making every bit of these lies.
Yeah,
no, 40 years ago, which is straight bullshit. You're worried about fucking Chris McDonough's dick. That's what you're worried about. Fuck you guys.
Okay, we're good with that.
Yeah,
So now,
okay.
you want to talk about Ronna?
Okay, if I get fucking railroaded by a bunch of lies and shit, that's okay with you motherfuckers, isn't it? I'll tell you that.
When I find out who took her, their ass is grass. I'll promise you that much.
I agree with you, man.
Oh, their ass is fucking grass. When I find out who took my daughter, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be a pretty situation. And you know what? The funny thing is, I don't have to lift a finger. I don't have to do shit. All I got to do is contact one person. And that's all I got to do. That's right.
That's right.
You know what? I ain't got to worry about it. I'll promise you that motherfucker, whoever took my daughter, it ain't going to be no joke for his life.
Right.
Oh, I'm more than pissed.
I know you are, man. Do you have any idea why you thought that it was 5 o'clock or 5:30?
You know what? The police confused us on that area from the beginning. Because when we went to the police, for whatever reason, they erased all 3 of our phones from 3 o'clock to like 8:30 or so. I'm very confused on that myself. And I can explain why the police erased our phones. They erased our 911 calls and everything else. And I don't understand why they did that, except for the only thing that I can understand is that they did that to protect their own fucking punk bitch ass.
They said that the mother went on a walk, and then by the time it gets to the deputy, he said,
I know.
Deputy says he went for a run.
Can you imagine my fat ass wife going for a walk for real?
Oh my gosh, don't say that.
No, she ain't going for a walk for nobody.
Right.
But she will go looking for her daughter like she did. You know, but she ain't gonna go out there walking around willingly for no reason. But when my daughter come up missing, yeah, she was all over the fucking place trying to find her.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I believe that the reason they haven't released the dispatch is because they messed up.
Exactly.
I feel like
they're trying to cover their own fucking punk little bitch asses.
I agree. So there was something else that I was trying to think of. So on the day before, on the 14th, what vehicle did you drive to work on?
Okay, say that again.
On the 14th of June, which vehicle did you drive to work?
Okay. The day I fired Dudley, okay, the next day I was going to turn over a new leaf. I thought everything was going to be fine, so I switched vehicles. I thought, man, that Subaru, I haven't been driving it. So I put all my tools in that vehicle, and I was going to drive it for a while.
Right.
So that day I drove the Subaru to work.
The 14th or the 15th?
The 14th.
The 14th you drove the Subaru?
Yeah, no, or maybe the 15th. I can't remember, bro, for sure. But Candace had the Suburban with the 454 and all that shit. I had a few vehicles up here. I can't remember, but I remember going to work that day thinking, you know what? I'm done with that fucking meth-headed motherfucker. I'm so fucking happy. I'm gonna go to work, and I got to put up with that little bitch punk. You know, that's what that was in. What was in my mind.
Right.
What was in my mind.
Right.
And I had the Subaru that day. That's all I know. That's all I can remember for sure.
So you're talking about, or you're referring to the 15th? Or
Yes, the 15th. I had the Subaru.
All right, so because Dudley tried to say, Dudley's always described the 15th, but he shouldn't have been there on the 15th.
No, because I fired the 14th.
Right, exactly. I found that.
What was in my mind.
Right.
And I had the Subaru that.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, please keep praying for Summer Moon Utah Wells. Goodbye for now.